Hey everyone, Sophia here from my greatchallenge.blogspot.com. I'm going to review my Ipsy Glam Bag for the month of November 2015. So check out this bag. This is like a galaxy going on. It's very pretty. It's got the purples, my favorite color, and blues, and I don't know, I kind of like it. I've seen a lot of stuff with that galaxy pattern at the store. I've seen t-shirts, I've seen notebooks, a whole bunch of stuff. I kind of like it actually, even though it's a little bit modern for me, but I don't know, I thought this was a pretty good bag. It's cheaper material, you know, some kind of polyester, nylon, whatever. Again, it's got the zipper enclosure that I don't like. I wish it was on top, but I repeat myself. I think I said that for every single one of those bags. Those of you who don't know, are new to my channel or are just on the fence about Ipsy Glam Bag and just want to see yet one more review before you make your decision, this is a sample subscription box. You get a bag every single month. You pay $10 a month. Shipping is included. My referral link is down below. And every month you get 5 items. It's always a full size. Sometimes I get more than one full size. And it's always a cosmetic and skincare. So you get makeup or you get skincare or you get both. Sometimes they'll squeeze in a perfume in there. But I've been telling them many times not to send me perfume. So I think they finally got it. Other than that, I think it's a great program. You get to try a whole bunch of brands you didn't know about, or brands you always wanted to try but can't afford it, like me for instance, and $10 a month you don't break the bank. The greatest thing about this is that you get points every time that you review any of the items that you receive. You get extra points, and then when somebody joins the program with your referral link, mine is down below again, you get points. So with those points you get to redeem items. So you can redeem new samples that they're going to add on to your next box, or sometimes you can get full-size items. I've bought a lot of stuff, I've redeemed a lot of stuff for free thanks to my points, and you guys is using my referral link, so I really love it because I get my monthly fix of makeup and skincare samples every single month. And right now I'm also considering about getting another box. I'll talk about that at another time, I guess, when I get the box. So let's dive into this one. So this month's theme was the stars aligning. Check out these babes. All purple. It's a little bit harsh for makeup for me, but hey, when you're young you can do stuff like that. Beauty Blast is the name of it. And then the same as usual, you send your picture through Instagram and the other guys, what's the other guy, Twitter and Facebook, hashtag Ipsy Love, and then you post your pictures, your bag, whatever, and you know, it's kind of like a networking thing. I never do it. Buy items this month. Alright, so the pouch is right here. It's purple inside, so you know I love it. And you know what? I'm gonna try something totally different. I wonder if I can reverse it. Let's try. I don't know if anyone has ever done that with Ipsy bags, but I'm gonna see if I can reverse my pouch. Wouldn't that be cool to have the whole purple thing on the outside and the galaxy on the inside? Alright, there you go. You can reverse it. How about that, huh? So that's probably what I'm gonna do, because this is really washable. And then when you open it, it's a little bit more complicated to open. You gotta be careful. But when you open it, I get the galaxy pattern inside. How cool is that? It's the first time I tried, it works. So there you go. For those of you who get your Ipsy bags, you can do that, by the way. You just have to remove the tag right here. Granted, if they are well made, and you know, this one doesn't bother me, the seam looks pretty cool. So I got me a new purple pouch. Now, what did I get? 5 items, here they are. All of this stuff I'm going to review. Now I'm wearing everything except the brush, of course, but I'm going to show you and review all of the items. So let's start with the brush. Super excited when I got this because this is a Crown brush, and Crown brush is my favorite brush brand. I think I have at least 80% of all of their brush in the Syntho collection. I'm putting the link down below if you want to check it out. They are the best brush for the box. I'm talking, you can get for 20 bucks, you can get a really large face brushes. The Syntho one is the one that has the white on top, the synthetic, obviously. I'm going to assume this one is synthetic too. This is the C412 DLX pointed crease right here. Look at how soft and flexible this is. If you want to see the logo, it's right here. This is what it looks like. I love Crown Brush. This one is not my favorite. This one, too flexible right here for a crease brush. I could do a whole bunch of other stuff with this, but as a crease, it just doesn't work for me. Even though it bends nicely, it actually bends too much. So it kind of spreads as you put it in your crease. I recommend, if you're going to buy new brushes and you're considering crown brushes, that I absolutely recommend, get the Syntho collection. They're a little bit thicker and they are a little bit denser. This one, not so much. That's probably not the best brush. I don't know why they sent it, but it's an extra brush. This is great for travel. It feels so soft. I did use it on my crease today. That's why I'm telling you that it kind of like spreads a little bit. Yeah, it's a good brush. It's okay. It's not the best one. Again, the Syntho one are the best. Love them. So that was the first thing. It's a good travel size brush. The next item I receive is a skincare item, and this is from Figs and Rouge. And this is called the Avancé Plus. Is that it? Avancé Plus. This is a mattifying, pore refining emulsion, I guess. So this is what it looks like. It is super, super fluid. You see this? All right. So you just put it on after your foundation or before your foundation. I would recommend you do it after, since it's mattifying. And my issue with it, it smells very good. It's a lemony scent. My issue with it is that it is, while it is mattifying, it doesn't do much for me as a pore refiner. Granted, I have very large pores, and it took forever to dry. It really, really did. See, I still have it on, and it's starting to dry now. I don't want to be bothered when I have to put on makeup in the morning. Every minute count. I kid you not, because I try to get up as late as possible. Like, I have my little schedule. I know exactly how much it takes for me to do makeup, to do shower, to get out the door, get dressed, prep breakfast, and, you know, lunch boxes for the kids. So any extra minute that I have to wait for a product to dry or an application that has to be specific, I don't get time for that. So now it's dry, but it's also acting for me like a serum, so it's tightening the skin a little bit. So I guess that's why it does the pore refining. So it's not a pore filler, it's pore refiner. It minimizes your pores basically. Let me do a close-up on my cheeks where my pores are the biggest so you can see. All right, so I have it all over here and on my nose and here. So you see I got like some really big pores. I put it on my forehead, and of course I did it on my chin. So no doubt it's mattifying. As a pore minimizer, nah, it's not working for that. But it's a okay mattifying lotion. I think it's too fluid. I really like, and I think I reviewed it before, the E.L.F. one. I'll put the link down below. The mattifying and pore refiner from E.L.F. It's the one that's light pink, same color than this actually. That one is really, really good for like $5. This, I don't know how much it costs, but it's yeah, it's an okay on the go. If you want to put it in your purse and, you know, throughout the day you're a little bit shiny or whatever, you want to apply a little bit of this, it would definitely mattify your T-zone, you know, if you get a meeting or you go out after hours, you know, for happy hours, whatever, dinner with friends or co-workers. Have one of those in your purse. It's a nice simple size. You get definitely a whole bunch of uses out of this. Am I going to purchase it as a standalone item? No, because I had a very good one from E.L.F. I see no reason why I should go and try to get something else. So if it works, why change it? Next item is this nano liner by Absolute New York. So here's the container, and I'm going to assume that this is the full size for this month. And basically this is a jet black eyeliner with a super, super tiny brush. And those actually can be very handy. So I'm going to show you the package. Is it? Nope. So here's the packaging. It's a nice, you know, sleek little packaging, standard stuff. Here's the brush. See how tiny it is? Alright, so I'm going to do a couple of marks right here. Hold on. Alright, so here, this is what it looks like. Alright. Right, so you see it's pretty thin, and since I'm going to show you a close-up of my eyes, I might as well talk about the other product that I received, which is this Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara right here. Now, for years, I absolutely loved Smashbox. I don't even know why I moved away. I guess because I got intrigued by all the product, and then you get carried away. There's so much up there. So I'm glad when I go to Sephora once in a while, I get to see Smashbox products. I really, really like their foundations, their powders. Eyeshadows, not so much. I've never loved their eyeshadows, but the blushes are very, very good. And this is a mascara I never tried before. So I'm going to show you the brush because this is the type of brush that I really like. Classic, bulky type of brush. You can't go wrong with this. It's a real brush with bristles, not a plastic gimmick that's all twisted and convoluted. This is a real mascara like we used to use in the old days and loved, okay? You can't go wrong with that kind of mascara brush. You just can't. So I'm going to show you those two products on my eyes so you can get an idea. So I have the very thin eyeliner in jet black, and I have two coats of the mascara. I'm hoping you can see, and I think I goofed. I have some mascara on my eyelid. That's all right. Okay, I'm going to apply some of the mascara on my bottom lid so you can see. It's very, very nice. It's a beautiful daytime mascara. What I mean by that, it doesn't clump and it's not too thick. So you actually get to have a very natural look. It doesn't look like you got fake eyelashes. So if you just want something to put on in the morning, get out the door and look like you have something on your eyes, this is a nice mascara. I'm actually considering purchasing this one. It's very good. All right, so now the eyeliner. The advantage of having a very thin eyeliner brush is that you can get right here in the corner. See how I did it? Now I'm kind of like, you know, zigzaggy here. But it's a nice color. It's thin. So if you don't want that 1960s look where you have a really thick, you know, the felt tip eyeliners will do that. So if you don't want that 60s look with a very, very thick line, this might be something you want to try. Now, hopefully, I'm going to be able to do it so you can see how I should have done that before the mascara. What it looks like. Okay, let's go like this and do the other one. So you see it's super easy to apply, and again I should have done the mascara afterwards because this is kind of like the hard lashes are kind of stopping me from being able to do the eyeliner. We're gonna stop at that. Okay, let me pull out. Alright, so got a little bit more definition on my eyes. This is not a look that I wear often, only because I tend to rub my eyes anyway, so it's a guarantee that my liner would kind of run all over the place, but you get an idea. It's not bad. Thin brushes like this for eyeliners are real practical. So my recommendation for you is that you have two types of eyeliner. You get a felt tip one or brush one if you're good at using brushes that's pretty thick, and then you get one like this for extra definition. Now if you really want to be fancy, you can actually use this, and right here in the corner you can draw a group of 3 or 4 eyelashes right there. Instead of doing like that one cat's eye, you know, little hoop thing here, you just do 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it really gives definition to your eyes, and it's actually a pretty look if you have really big eyes like me, or almond-shaped eyes. All right, next is this liquid Gossamer, and this is from Jelly Pong. I think I got products from them before. Now for some reason, I thought this was a lip product. It's not. It's a highlighter for the face. So I'm going to show it to you on my hand. It's, whoop, you see, it already went all the way out. So look at this. This is like bronze, okay? It's super shimmery. Look at this thing. This is, whoa. You wear that on Christmas, okay? You wear that on New Year's Eve. You wear that when you go to parties. So now you can use it as an eyeshadow, and you can use it as a highlighter right here, which I did today. And then I put so much powder and stuff over it, you can't see it anymore. So I'm gonna add a little bit more, and maybe you're gonna be able to see. So it's basically, it's a highlighter. You put it on your upper cheek. I don't recommend that you put it anywhere else, because then it's really showing. Like if you put it here or here or here, it's really gonna show that you have that. Don't put it over here. It's gonna be way too sparkly. But if you really want to do something fancy, I'm gonna add a little bit more and go back in the close-up. You can add it right in the middle of your eyelids. And you can just dab a little bit right here, blend it. If I had a brush, that would help. And right here. And what it does, it just makes your eyes pop. So I don't know if you can really see it, but trust me, it's super shimmery. This thing is just like liquid gold. I don't know if it has a specific, hold on. I don't know if it has a specific color, and they have other colors in that collection. It's 48% water-based. That means you can remove it super easily. Cruelty-free, 78% natural, and the color is ethereal. This is what it looks like. It's a bronze. It's a gold bronze. I kind of like it. I don't use highlighters too often, but putting it right here, I can see myself do that. Putting it at the corner of my eyes, if I go out at night, I can see myself do that. And the next time around, what I'm gonna try to do is use a very thin eyeliner brush and sweep it right there across my lid prior to my putting my dark eyeliner. So it's gonna be kind of like a contrast. I'm gonna have a white shimmery line with a black one underneath. So I'm gonna try that. Because it's very liquid, it takes time to dry, but otherwise really cool. Now let's see what it looks like if I was to apply it right here on my lip. It's a trick that I've, kind of learned. And you just go like this. So not bad for pictures. You can do that too, because if there's a flash, it will reflect back all of the light from the flash, and it actually makes your lips look bigger. So highlighters you can use for a whole bunch of stuff. You don't have to stick to just using it for your cheeks. You can use it on your lids, you can use it on your lips, you can use it as an eyeliner, you can use it as an eyeshadow. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with that. So anyway, so again, these were the items that I received in my bag this month. I like them. The only one I'm disappointed with is the brush, and it's really a bummer because I love Crown Brush, so I don't know what that's about. I don't know. It's probably not the most expensive type of brush. I think this one is just not dense enough and too pliable, if that makes sense. The mascara, excellent. I recommend you get your own. This is a very nice daytime mascara, not too dramatic, just does the job. Spread your lashes out, lengthen your lashes without clumping and being just too thick. So it's a natural look mascara. And this is the full exposure from Smashbox. The Figs and Rouge Avancé mattifying lotion with pore refiner. Not a great pore refiner, but an okay mattifier. The eyeliner, I like. Plenty of versatile use for it. And then surprisingly, the liquid highlighter is something that I'm actually going to use, especially around the holidays, because there's a whole bunch of looks that I want to try to do with the sparkles and all of that for the holidays, and that may be fun. And of course the pouch, which I'm going to reverse back to its original design. There we go. Done. Okay, pretty cool. This was a good bag. $10. You can go wrong with this. It's really good products, and you almost got a full look here between the mascara, the eyeliner, and a little bit of the highlighter and the mattifying lotion. Just add lipsticks and you're ready to go out the door. You really are. You don't have to do all sorts of fussy stuff and add, foundation or whatever. If you got good skin, you can just go ahead and use all of those and get out the door, go to a supermarket, and you look, nice and refreshed. So I love my Ipsy bag. Great subscription, $10 a month, shipping included. You usually get it around the second week in the month. So check out the website down below. Check out the links down below if you want to get some of those items. And I guess that will be it. So give me a thumbs up if you liked this review. Subscribe if you're new. And I guess I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching, you guys. Bye.